Ended up being a pretty nice day. We started out with cloudy skies and started to get into a little bit more sunshine, and our current temperature of 73 below the average, and that's been the high for the day. Winds out of the northeast at 8 and fairly low humidity, dew points in the 50s at the moment. We started out again under rather cloudy skies and then more breaks in those clouds during the midday afternoon hours and a fairly pretty day overall. Today's high 73, again well below the normal of 77, and our low this morning we were in the 50s and right at 60 degrees at Kenner. Currently in the lower 70s, a very pleasant feel, and it has been overall nice with that sunshine, low humidity, and lighter winds. But all of that is going to change in the coming days. What we're watching is for the development of a non-tropical low. I have seen so many hype posts about tropical system in Gulf, Atlantic, or possible Atlantic system in April. Could Arlene form? This is not a tropical system. The comparisons between the two basically is they're both centers of low pressure. That's really where the similarities end. A non-tropical low gains its energy from internal temperature differences, not to get too complicated, whereas a tropical system gets its energy from warm water when we talk about water temperatures. Now, with a non-tropical system, the heaviest rain is away from the center, whereas for tropical, it's usually near the center. As well as for non-tropical, the strongest winds are not near the center, whereas for tropical, the strongest winds are right at the center. So what we're watching develop is a non-tropical system. What is going to develop that system is a developing upper level low. This upper trough is deepening across East Texas right now. As that continues pushing south, that upper low is going to organize, kind of strengthen, and then stall over maybe East Texas, western Louisiana. As it does so in the upper atmosphere, at the surface, it develops a low. Exactly where that low develops and then where it goes is key to our forecast. Here's what the two global models are saying. GFS has it developing south of the Louisiana coastline during the day tomorrow, may becoming better organized by early Wednesday. In that time, it starts sending strong southeasterly winds and rainfall begins forming on Tuesday, tomorrow, mainly for the South Shore. Then as we go throughout the day Tuesday, more rainfall spreads our way, but notice the heaviest is away from the center, more over, say, lower Alabama, the Florida Panhandle. So the GFS with that low moving right over us would be great. Here's what the Euro says. Again, development during the day tomorrow, but notice the Euro has it organizing more so south of the south central Louisiana coastline, south of, say, Vermilion Bay. If that is the case, then that brings in some of the heaviest rainfall over us beginning Wednesday throughout the day. So the Euro is a little more centered over southwestern or south central Louisiana and would bring us some of the heavier rainfall. The GFS is centered more over southeast Louisiana or just south of our coast, and some of the heavier rainfall totals would be, say, down near the mouth of the river and even farther to the east. The Euro is a little closer to bringing in some of that heavier rainfall total over southeast Louisiana, so the Euro would have us a bit wetter. I will say the GFS and most of the model consensus is for that low to form more on top of us or just south of us, moving over us with the heaviest rainfall to our east. So that would be a great scenario for us. We will start to see maybe that low end threat for flooding during the day tomorrow becoming more widespread as we head into the day on Wednesday. Either way, that system developing to our south is going to start increasing that onshore flow, so coastal flooding will be an issue. Most of our locations, high tides are in the afternoon or early evening, so that's when we can expect begin to see some of these higher totals. And the winds are going to really start picking up. During the day Tuesday, pretty strong winds sustained 20 miles an hour at times, gusting up to 30, and likely a little bit higher than that for Wednesday. By Thursday, though, the system moving inland, we'll quickly start to see those rain chances diminishing. Warmer going into the start of the weekend. A cold front moves in late Saturday, early Sunday, bringing with it some slightly milder and less humid air by early next week.
All right, Chris, thanks. Well, this